Is this like a recurring thing where shows become stressful? Why do you keep doing it?
My therapist says it's because I'm in like this long-term stress cycle in my head, so I just search for stressful things to do to fill up my time because I can't be still and at peace. I think it's because I love neurofunk.
So you basically haven't sold enough tickets?
I mean, enough for it to be a good party. Not enough to make the financial bottom line work. Yes, definitely going to be a loss.
In the last 4 years, the UK has lost 37% of its clubs.
The situation grassroots music's in, we've been dropping like flies.
But for club owners in the UK, their numbers haven't just dropped, they've plunged into the abyss. How busy it is, and it's like, why is it closing if it's like this? 7 out of 10 businesses are either barely breaking even or operating at a loss.
Neuroheadz is special, like every event has to be better than the last, has to sound exactly how I want it. If it doesn't sound good, that's going to really piss me off. Obviously the DJs need to be banging, but I book people that I know are going to be really good. Hello!
Hello!
Oh, it's stinky in here.
Stinky.
I bought you guys some t-shirts.
See, this is what it takes to run a label these days. You gotta turn up to your artist's house, come in, offer them up t-shirt.
Mandy, to me, is a techno DJ. I'd seen Mandy back in my raving days at the Black Swan. I remember Mandy's sets just always used to bang. They are a wicked DJ.
I just got to say, very excited for your set. Been wanting to watch it for like a year.
Thanks, bro.
Fucking guess, man.
Thanks, safe, cool. That kind of size crowd for me is like the perfect room to play for, because it's like you can see so much, and especially when you've got like a bird's eye view to like scope out beforehand, you just get a sense of the energy in the crowd. So that kind of shit makes me excited, but I just kind of like want to kick Christian off the decks now and like go and play, you know, that kind of shit.
Mandy started sending me some tracks that she'd made with Matt Scratch, and I was like, these are cool. And then, yeah, Mandy was like, do you want them on your label? But when they did tell me about the concept, well, they told me the name, and I was like, no way. It ties in to what's going on in the underground music scene at the moment. And it was really interesting to hear from Mandy's perspective and Matt's perspective how music has changed.
The way this album came about isn't like the way a normal album would come about. Do you know what I mean? Well, maybe it is for some people, but for me and Matt, it seems like quite a funny situation.
Well, we never really intended to make an album. It's very much kind of, you could say, a response to the state of the industry at the moment, with all the short build-ups, tiny drops and one-hit tunes and silly bootlegs of the same track over and over again.
And everyone copies everyone.
Everyone copies everyone, yeah. It's just like a big, what do you call it, like a chase the trend kind of thing. And we spend a lot of time in the studio just trying to write tunes that defy that and move from one style to another or change over time and have a decent second drop, hence the name of the album.
And we spend a lot of time together getting wasted in the studio.
On Kinder Buenos.
On Kinder Buenos, yeah.
What you got there, Anna?
It's
Kinder Bueno.
It's a Kinder Bueno, but it's the white chocolate flavour one. They're good, actually. You should try it. This is
my brainchild entirely. Mandy didn't do anything on this tune.
This was my brainchild. I first had it written ages ago, which Ben didn't like, the boss over there, so he called me up and shouted at me for a little while and made me feel about this big. So yeah, I changed it and Matt helped. So yeah, this one, I like, on this tune, I was trying to write something that was like really like aggressive dancehall stuff. And it's got this weird thing there. It sounds like a dying dolphin. Where is that? Yeah, that's it's like, do you know what it is? It reminds me of Bob Ross doing that with Bob Ross would like hit the paintbrush on the easel and go like. So that like as well kind of reminds me of I think it's like a Prodigy tune, break shit or something like that, I
don't know. You do such good drums in your tracks because there's so many elements to it. Mandy, with their background in techno, has really, really powerful kicks that can be really loud but not smashed into a limiter, clipping, etc., but just sound great. That combination of that really powerful kick along with the neuro reese bass can be awesome on a dance floor, and that's what Mandy and Matt have been looking to do in their album is pair those together to bring something different.
And yet again, like techno section. But yeah, that's Distortion. That's a banger. I think we're happy with that.
I'm happy with that.
We're Ben happy with it.
Yeah. Just looking at a video of Tanakichi.
Yeah. Man's in the room.
Mandy had sent Neuroheadz a couple of tunes, and we thought, instead of just being die-hard neuro, let's like branch out a little bit and try these tracks. We tried Tunnel Vision. Which, again, like, you mix Tunnel Vision with Neuro and it just bangs. Like, it's just so good. So yeah, we released that and it did really well. But we were worried that like our people wouldn't like it and that it would be like us moving away from Neuro, but we just wanted to try something different. That's the bit.
The bins there.
Bins are in the cupboard
here.
Because they smell. Because they smell, you know.
Save our bins.
Save the smell.
I don't know if the bin would out smell the weed at this point.
It doesn't smell of weed in here. What are you about?
Yeah, what's weed?
What's weed? I mean, Kinder Bueno, we know.
Sorry, yes, Kinder Bueno. One of your influences was Planet Dust.
Yes.
What about, have you got any other tracks that were kind of major drum bass influences from back in the day?
Yeah, I've sampled Alien Girl like
Amazing.
a million times.
Yeah.
You know that.
You showed me because I sampled that recently.
It's from The
It's
Simpsons.
from The Simpsons.
Yeah,
From the bus.
it's from the bus.
From
Yeah,
the bus
yeah,
pulling
yeah.
up.
Something tells me Willie's still out there and that he could come back anytime in any form and kill us in ways we can't even imagine.
It's possible best to like lay off of the mentions of how many tunes we've bootlegged and stuff.
That's fine. Like I'm
It's drum and bass culture.
Drum-and-bass culture, yeah, for
Sample
sure.
culture, bro.
Yeah, for
Sample
sure.
culture.
But there's been loads of tunes that are influential over the time from drum and bass. A track called Sonar by Trace. Absolute fucking tear out. Loads of old tunes. I think we both got obsessed with that Ram Raiders series, the old Ram. But anyway, this tune, Planet Dust, me and Matt have tried to like.
This is
No, it started as Planet Dust.
So that has a Planet Dust bootleg.
Yeah, it started as a Planet Dust bootleg that you made. Should we find that version?
No.
No, to be fair, we should play that version because that version's fucking leng. Oh yeah. hard.
Yeah, I'm gonna be totally honest. I remember out of all the tracks in the album, Thousands and Bridewell, I wasn't too impressed by. I don't think they were as good as the other tracks. And then went home, mixed with all the tracks, and definitely felt like Thousands just hadn't really found a consistent rhythm in the bass that gave it the funkiness that it could have.
I just felt like their bass line was just agging me, and it's been inconsistent, but yeah, it's cool. It's rolling, and it seems more consistent. Yeah, but yeah, that one's Thousands, so I think that fucking bangs now.
Why do you think people are making 2-minute tracks nowadays compared to 8 minutes?
Because of chloride in the water.
Is it fluoride?
Yeah, fluoride.
It's the Illuminati.
Yeah. I think it is just like the shortest attention spans. Yeah. There is like a distinct lack of the journey within the music. Trying to make the tracks on the album so they do like develop and stay interesting and have different second drops, hence the name. Nobody plays a second drop anyway. Which actually came about from a track me and Matt wrote together called Night Raver.
Yeah, and the second drop is ginormous, basically.
The second drop's so sick. And it was like, we know no one's going to play that shit. But we put it at the end anyway. Night Raver. Having this music coming out on Neuroheadz is like really cool, because we know your usual focus is definitely on that more like really well produced, high-endy, sick neurofunk with good energy. And that's what I've heard from your promos, you know, because...
Yeah, it's funny how a track like Time Warp, all of us at Neuroheadz, we play that in our sets.
It's like a staple, right?
Yeah, we love that tune.
Yeah.
And then when you're like, Dancing in the Dark, we kind of modelled that a bit on Time Warp.
Yeah, for sure.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I just heard Dancing in the Dark, and we all really liked it.
Dancing in the dark.
The ticket sales are real bad. Like right now is really bad. Like 50% down across the board. So yeah, if Neuroheadz is hurting, then I know other people are. I know I won't say any brands specifically, but brands that I know are really strong are down on tickets. Yeah, people don't have money and people don't drink as much. So clubs don't sell as much on the bar, so they've got to charge a higher fee. The economics of music and going out in the drum bass scene doesn't work anymore. But it's really hard. If you're a mid-tier promoter, it's fair play to anyone carrying on, because everyone I know is just losing money. And yeah, even if the tickets aren't great, I just hope it feels busy, the crowd have a wicked night. Like, I want everyone there to leave going, that's the best event they've been to this year, that's the best Neuroheadz event they've been to. And yeah, I hope I can have a good time and not get stressed out in my head.
Coming or might not be coming later this year.
I'm sure you just heard some of those fucking tunes and they were sick, right? So, this is it. Neuroheadz is taking a bit of a break now. So, I don't know, I mean, we might not do any events for a little bit of time. Take a bit of a break. And fuck that, we're going all night. I hope you had your weed mix this morning and your pills tonight. know it, because we get fucked up. Crack on.
Yeah, I guess at times you just get to a breaking point, right? Where there's just too much going on, there's too much pressure, both like emotional, financial, and I just think, why am I doing this? Which is why I'm gonna take a break for a bit, take a break, and come back to it when the love is back, because right now it's just super stressed. I feel like I need to now go have my fun time for a bit, you know? Like I've worked enough. And yeah, I want to have those times with my friends that I can look back on and enjoy, rather than just working my ass off the whole time. So maybe it's switching around the other way for you, but I think, so I've had enough struggle.
As I get older more and more, I feel that more. Like I'm disconnecting with my job quite a lot. These days I do it, you know, and I do a good job, but man, is it fucking boring.
You know, it's like you just got to take those leaps, isn't it?
Yeah, for sure.
And
quitting the day job's a big leap, though.
Yeah, but it's kind of like, you know, you need to build it up in your own time and then take the leap. I mean, when I was at my lowest point in life, that's like, you know, like just as I hit 30, I went through some mad shit, and I was fucking depressed, and the only thing that I could think of doing was taking the leap. You know, I was working at a pub and it was laborious and horrible and annoying, and I just wanted to break away from it, and so I had to just take the leap, and that was my bread and butter. And then I was fucking broke and depressed and like fucked up for ages. It was like around 2009 or 2010 when I'd first got into the London squat party scene. The parties were just fucking nuts in London at that time, and I really got into it. And then coming to the kind of some of the Southwest parties as well. I think that was when I first saw you as well.
Yeah.
Because you were playing on a sound system that had like a policeman on top of it.
That was EggTech 2011. I remember that.
Oh, was that EggTech?
Yeah, that was EggTech 2011.
And Matt used to have mad dreads as well.
Really?
He was a proper dready.
Yeah.
And when he moved to Bristol, when he moved to Bristol, I basically started convincing him that his dreads were shit.
Wave scissors in front of my face.
And we'd slowly cut off his dreads. And he ended up for like a whole year with just 2 dreads. And it was like, come on, get rid of the last one. So it was like always a threat with the scissors, you know. But, you know, the guy grew up and he's got great hair now. So, you know, there you go.
I realised you both got a similar style with blonde one side.
Andy copied me.
No, you.
Well, yeah, basically, I think at the time both of us were going through similar issues in our lives
with depression,
and that kind of thing, and that very quickly led me in where I was in life at that time down a drug addiction path. I wouldn't have changed a moment of it for the world, because I wouldn't have ended up where I was now, and I wouldn't have come on the creative journey I have to this point in my life as it is right now.
Like when you're young and everything, like your whole world is going to those raves and the community around it. But as you get older, like that shit changed.
What do you think's changed? What are the biggest changes?
TikTok and ketamine.
It's all about that single point in time, that drop point, that it's mental. Was it John B put it pretty? Rude name, same baseline, fuck off.
Rude name, same baseline, fuck off.
Everyone's just doing the same thing. It's just another bootleg after another bootleg with a silly noise on it, and nothing's got any heart anymore.
Well, this is the thing. What, like, you know, the kids now would rather just pay for one big night every month than spend the money and see like every big headliner as they can. Because, you know, these big corporate companies have got the monopoly on that shit, so they can do it. And, you know, the smaller events, when they do go on, they just don't get the attention because, you
the
know...
other thing about that is they just lose money all the time, so they can't sustain regular shows to become bigger nights. So you just end up with loads of smaller promoters trying their best and unfortunately failing because bigger nights are... And it's kind of like also supported like all the nightclubs closing around the country is really not helping that whole thing. Only bigger ones are staying open. Smaller grassroots venues are all closing. Smaller promoters can't do bigger events, therefore smaller underground stuff's not kicking off as much.
You lose the grassroots, and the grassroots is the underground, the creativity, the essence of where the top guys came from, right? Well, what happens if you lose that at the bottom? Like everything becomes stale, becomes boring. So then the scene just dies, basically. People move on, they go do something else, they go get into something else. So it's bad for drum and bass. You have to look after the bottom.
Sadly, the way things are going with music, and I see it all the time with artists across the board in every different genre nowadays, like they're all realizing that you have to basically be a character online for you to stay in people's minds. It's not so much about the music anymore, which is getting savage. And that's not just in drum and bass, but like people want to buy into the artist more than the music these days.
I think you should stop posting bad shit.
Mate, I did it.
It's a bad day.
I did an emo post today, and it's had thousands of views already. You know, more than usual. And this is what I mean.
What was that about?
Just all of a list of the different...
I've got Neuroheadz coming over.
No, I mean, now you think about it, but no, just like, you know, I suffer from a lot of things in my life, like depression, and I've got like body dysmorphia, gender dysmorphia, I'm probably ADHD, I'm on the spectrum as fuck. Like, I'm always dealing with the emotional side of me, but I'm still that 20-year-old that started like playing like their own music regularly all the time at clubs, and now I'm like actually going to be 42 this year, and what's next? You know, this drum and bass album for me as well, I think it's a really good demonstration of like what we're capable of as producers and individuals. Quite excited for some of my music, which I feel sometimes doesn't really have a solid place anywhere, and for, you know, this album that me and Matt have like conjured up over time to kind of solidify into a release on Neuroheadz. After 15 years of us just battling on our own and just doing our own thing, like being able to work with other labels is really cool.
It's nearly been that long, hasn't it? 15 years. Wow.
Let's go back to mine.
You have a bug on your forehead?
Do I?
Yeah.
Oh, don't kill it.
Oh, murderer.
Too bad. Let's go back to the house and do some more Kinder Buenos and finish off the album because we're fucking legends.
You're getting passively bueno.
Let's go.
Yet.
Yeah, let's do it. Ugh.
Let's all go down the street. Have a banana.
Have a banana.